C-Rock Sports presents Hello everyone from C-Rod Sports and LAFC. C-Rod, it's a pleasure to be here with you guys. It's LAFC facing off Sporting Kansas City in what should be an entertaining matchup in match day 3 of Major League Soccer. LAFC at home hosting this Sporting KC team. It should be a really fun experience to watch these two teams go head to head. They have good history, both of these teams. You know, great matchups. It's always been great matchups. Last time, a Bima 1-1 draw with some drama. And, of course, the 2-1 win for LAFC last season over there. Sporting Kansas City. LAFC about to get started. As you hear the 32-52, we are getting ready to get this game going. Peter Burmese sends out their best team. As LAFC will do the same, all with rally towels, representing and honoring women. As last night, yesterday, not last night, but yesterday was International Women's Day. And so we are really, really grateful for all women all around the world. Sporting KC in their traditional baby blue with dark blue stripes. And we are underway as LAFC in their black and gold kits. Black jerseys, gold stripes. This matchup should be an entertaining one. This LAFC team came off the blizzard at RSL, losing 3-0 in really bad conditions. And Steve Cherundolo went out and talked about how bad the conditions were and they shouldn't even be playing at 4 inches of snow. Tonight, a game got suspended or postponed, Philadelphia and Seattle, due to rain conditions, right? So that was the big situation with LAFC. Well, our SKC, the Sporting Kansas City, they had a really, really bad luck situation. As here's a long ball looking for Denny Muanga. New contract with him till 2027 with an option to 2028. But our Sporting Kansas City, they had a tough one. They went out, were up 1-0 against Philadelphia, and towards the end, a throw-in that was supposed to go in their favor went Philadelphia's way. As here we see a push from our Sporting Kansas City right away. They're going to leave it right here. Russell, the cross, looking for Pulido. Ilie Sanchez gets in front of the whole play. And a corner kick incoming. But that was a great push to begin by Tommy. Anyways, it went into a corner kick for Philadelphia. They tied the game last minute. Game ended, and that caused a lot of anger for Kansas City fans, for the Kansas City team, for Peter Burmese. And so that was the big situation there. It was a really bad luck thing. Corner kick from the near side in front of the 32-52 here, Sporting Kansas City. They're going to take this corner kick. It's an in-swinger. It's flicked backwards. And there's Kike Oliveira clearing this one out with his left foot. Ball in the middle of the field. This is Davies controlling it. Just waiting for Fontes to come back. And they're going to go back to Tim Melia. Here's a P keys for this. P key. A key piece. Oh my gosh, I'm dyslexic. Wow. But he is a key piece to this team, Kansas City, and their success. Ilie playing it all the way back. Aaron Long to the World Cup champion in 2018, Hugo Lloris. Never expected to play under 5 inches of snow, but he did. I think that's a first in his career. This ball's played all the way back to Melia. He has Rosero pressure coming to him from Bogish and gives it away. Melia gives it away. Here's Timothy Tillman, near side. Tillman can send a cross. Took too long. Cut back, and he gets fouled. Brought down there on the near side by Leibold. Number 14 for Kansas City, their left back. He stepped up to the challenge. I mean, Timothy Tillman, it goes either way. It's either smart play or it's a takeaway. But instead of taking the cross, he cuts it back, and Leipold just sticks his foot out, trying to take the ball away, poke it away, and takes Tillman with him. That was a clear one from the referee to spot. But here comes a free kick. To begin this game, we have Atuesta standing over a near side. Just outside the 18-yard box. It's probably like a yard away from being inside the 18-yard box. Atuesta sends this one in. Hollingshead's header. It's saved by Melia. It didn't have much power. It didn't trouble Melia. So here we go. Leipold's going to take this one out. Near side. Kike Oliveira to put pressure. They play forward where Rodriguez was at, and he's going to return the ball to Rosero. Contest, excuse me. This is Radoja. Goes in short. Fontes. All the way to Rodriguez. Radoja. Fontes, Pulido gives it away, middle of the field. Atuesta trying to play through for Bogish. Cut well there by Fontes. And that's a handball by Campos. Unintentional there by the left back, who had a nightmare of a game against Kansas City. You can really argue all three goals were his mistake. Steve Cherundolo sees something in him. He saw something in him from the beginning that he really liked. Here's Kansas City moving the ball. They're attacking the north goal. LAFC attacking the south goal. Leipold waiting for this ball to drop. He gets it up to Pulido. And Alan Pulido, champion with Tigres and Chivas in Mexico, trying to make some history with Kansas City. Had missed a bunch of time due to knee injuries and has finally played a full season with Kansas City last year and looking to complete his second full season with Kansas City this year. Leipold, Pulido, back to Leipold. Timothy Tillman returns the favor with a challenge here as the referee has spotted that one. Tillman goes to the fourth official, looks at it, and he's like, come on, man, did you see that was not a foul? Our referee today, the replacement referee, Lorenzo Hernandez, has given out about 4 yellow cards per game, has not handed out a red card in his professional debuts as an MLS referee. Johnny Rosso, he is a legend for this team, a really big icon. Leipold, near side. Tillman putting the pressure, and the clip ball over, looking for Shallowy. Is way over his head. Loriz. A long ball over. Looking for Bogish. This ball's brought down by the chest of Atuesta. Clip forward, looking for Buanga. Cut off well there by Davis on the right side. And now Campos has it. Center circles Campos. Turning and twisting. He's going to retreat all the way back to Hugo Lloris. And Lloris controls with his left foot. Now sends a long pass with his left foot. Looking for Buanga. Trying to flip it backwards with his head. And now Kansas City pushes forward right-hand side. Here's Kansas City. Trying to send a cross in. It falls to Rosso. Rosso has some space. A shot deflected. Saved by Lloris. It's a great save there by Hugo Lloris. We see here the replay. Johnny Rosso, that shot was deflected. And Lloris might have got a piece of it there. We'll take a look. I think a fingertip save there by Hugo Lloris. Great reaction, and here's Johnny Rosso, second corner kick of the night for Kansas City. They are home to the Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. Here's a cross on the right side. Hugo Lloris keeps it without any problem, and the fans will applaud. And walking around his box, Johnny Rosso almost had a moment there. Eduardo Atuesta pushing the ball forward. He switches the play to the left side where Buanga is running. And Buanga got there. He might have been brought down. The referee says goal kick. Right there on the challenge was Davis. A Great effort there by both players. Davis takes the best part, forcing a goal kick. And this is Rosero out to Leibold, headed into Atuesta's way. Not a foul there as Atuesta went flying. Excuse me, it was Hollingshead. Atuesta's the man with the ball, and Atuesta goes down now. Great challenge there by Leibold. Shallowly twisting and turning from Tillman. Tillman. That's going to be a throw-in for LAFC. As Leibold and Sanchez went on a challenge together that was deflected off the feet of Leibold. And a throw-in on the near side for LAFC. Ryan Hollingshead to take it. Right-hand side is Hollingshead. And the lucky mustache, as everyone says. As LAFC trying to take this one. They find Bogish, Hollingshead, Murillo, all the way back. They go to Hugo Lloris. And Lloris sends this one forward. It's headed away there by Davis. Radoya. Radoya with Davis. Now Rosso lost it. Referee says it was a clean challenge, but SKC still with the ball. Here's Tommy there, going all the way back to Rosero. Now this is Fontas. Fontas on with the ball. He goes forward to Shallowy. Shallowy looking for Pulido. Pulido controlling through the middle. Here's Rosso now. Rosso, right-hand side, edge of the 18. He's going to leave it to Tommy. Tommy's going to take a shot, and it's wide. Kansas City taking shots here in the early going of this game. That's how you can win games, taking shots, taking your opportunities. And Tommy with a left-footed strike. That might have actually popped the ball as it stayed under the sign behind the goal of Hugo Lloris, and it kind of squished there. Hollingshead cuts it back once. Still Hollingshead leaves it into Sanchez in a dangerous spot, but he's able to get away with it and pass it back to Murillo. This is Ilie. Out to Hollingshead, right-hand side, looking for Bogish. Bogish, he was in a tough situation to control that ball. Atuesta winning that header. It's headed back into the feet of Sanchez. Ilie finds Kike. Now Hollingshead. He can play with Bogish, and Bogish has it. Finds Oliveira once again. Hollingshead all the way back. Tillman. Hollingshead back to Tillman. Tillman has Oliveira to his right. Decides to go with Bogish to his middle. Here's Atuesta! What a save, Tim Melia! That's an incredible save by Tim Melia. They 1v1 Atuesta and Melia. Atuesta tried to chip him, and Melia put up his right arm and saved a great shot and sends it out for a corner kick. Great connection there, Bogish and Atuesta. Oh, that was a key. That was a nice play for LAFC. The link up there between Bogish and Atuesta. Here's a corner kick. It's taken. Ball's cleared into Buanga, who sends this one all the way on top of the 122 section. Goal kick here for Tim Melia, Sporting Kansas City. They've thrown the ball back down to the first few rows behind the goal of Tim Melia. I'm going to hit someone in the head there as the ball is switched up. Leibold back to Fontas, and Fontas and show with Leibold once again. Dangerous blast to Radoja. Switch the play all the way to the far side with Davis, and Davis right-hand side controlling this one. Leaves it with Rosso. Rosso with some space, running through the middle, finds Tommy once again. Here goes Tommy, shot blocked by Long. And here's LAFC going the other way with Bogish, and Bogish looking for Oliveira, and Tim Melia is going to win that ball. He places short with Leibold on the near side, and Leibold goes to the middle with Fontas, and now this is Rosero. And Rosero with Radoja. Radoja. Long ball to Pulido. Pulido has it. Finds Shallowy, left-hand side. It's going backwards. Finds Leibold with some pressure by Oliveira. Radoja. Fontas. Finds Shallowy here. Middle of the field, Shallowy running through the middle. Russell back to Shallowy. Shallowy back to Russell. Tommy now. This is Rosero now in shore with Fontes. And this is Radoja. Russell, Radoja. Out into Leibold. And a bad pass from him. And here's LAFC. What could be a counter with two players. And nearly a through ball for Buanga. Bogish there on that pass. Pulido. Out to Shallowy. To the left. This is Rodriguez attacking now, going forward, cutting it back, right-footed, and a great challenge by Elie, but the referee says it's a foul. So we'll get a replay on that one, but it looked like a clean challenge. Let's see. Does Elie get him? Yeah, he does. That was a nice foul. Now Rodriguez and Shallowy might be arguing on who should be taking this free kick, excuse me. It's Tommy, Rodriguez, Pulido in there as well. Hugo Lloris under the three post. Trying to align his wall. This is a nice position for a free kick. If you're Sporting Kansas City, 4 players to the wall. Lloris has to protect his goal. Standing more centrally. Here's Tommy. Lloris jumping up and down. Tommy sends it, deflected, ball's in the air. Bogish brings it down. A heavy touch by Bogish. Keeps it in play. And now clears it out with his left foot into a Sporting Kansas throw-in. I'm going to try to hit it off a Kansas player into a goal kick. But here's Shallowy. Deflected off Hollingshead. Corner kick for Kansas. This is their 3rd corner kick of the night. They are having a good game so far, Kansas City. Moving the ball. Here's the cross. Bogish clears. A ball into the feet of Tommy. Tommy cuts it back nicely once. Tommy goes once again, and a one-hopper into Hugo Lloris. He makes it seem so simple. Didn't even cause him any trouble. Long ball looking for Oliveira. Got body there by Rodriguez. It's going to be a throw-in for LA. Here's LAFC trying to come out from their own back. This is Murillo. Show with long with a dangerous pass into Atuesta, who was able to get away from the pressure and pass it back to Murillo. Now Elie. How wide it goes. Ryan Hollingshead, right-hand side. Hollingshead attacking. Slows down a little bit and finds Buanga. Trying leaves it for Tillman. Tillman across. It's going to be a corner kick. Great efforts there by Hollingshead and Buanga. And Buanga leaving it for Tillman. Second corner kick of the night for LAFC. And Atuesta will take this one. But hold up, the referee is going to stop. He's going to have a chat here with Rodriguez. And just Rodriguez. Going to let him know. I'll be pushing a lot. So here we go. This is the take by Eduardo Atuesta. El Profe sends this one in. It's headed away by Kansas. It's going to fall into the feet of Buanga. And Buanga is going to turn, go to his right, use his speed, trying to get a pass away. Goes down. Referee says nothing. And now here's Kansas City trying to come out with Leibold. And Leibold goes all the way back with Emilia. Emilia gets it away with the pressure. Sanchez trying to hit it forward for Buanga. And a long ball here for Rodriguez, who didn't even make the effort to run for the ball. It's going to be a throw in here for LA. Murillo goes with Long. And Aaron charging up front, plays it with Campos. Left-hand side, Campos cuts it back, runs to the middle now. Here goes Campos with a lot of space, trying to get rid of the ball with Bogish and gives it away. But here's Atuesta with a foul on Tommy. And so here we go. A free kick for Kansas City in their own half as Cuesta got a piece of Tommy. The ball all the way back. This is Fontas. Now to Rosero. Rosero trying to push forward. Bogish kind of cutting down on him. And the ball goes all the way back to Tim Miller, who has to chase it down and play to the near side with Leibold. And Leibold has it. And Leibold with Rodriguez. And Rodriguez is going to send a long ball forward. Look how nice that ball is for Russell. And Russell's going to take it inside. Nutmegs Campos. A foul, says the referee. Just outside the 18-yard box. And that was a nice play there by Rodriguez, finding Russell, and Russell nutmegging Campos and then running into him for forcing the foul. There's a replay. Yeah, that's a foul. So Russell now standing, looking up to the 32-52. And Hugo Lloris giving instructions. A nice opportunity here for Kansas City once again. They have Tommy near side, just outside the 18. Russell, he's going to go for goal, and it's over. He tried it, and it was a nice shot. Might have been deflected on the way. But those are the dangerous balls that you want to send in, curving in and wanting someone to deflect it. And Lloris, so smart, just letting that one go by. Atuesta carrying this one now with Ilie Sanchez now. And Sanchez turning, looking for Atuesta. There's Edward. Plays it now with Long and Aaron. Atuesta. Tillman. Back to Atuesta. Tillman cannot find anyone on the far side, so he goes back to Long. This is Sanchez. Long in their own half, still LAFC. Murillo, he can play near side, decides to go with Sanchez, and Sanchez back to Hugo. And Lloris has it. And Lloris clips one. And Lloris finds Hollingshead. And Hollingshead controls and leaks it for Ilie. And Ilie out to Atuesta on the right side. Bogish back to Atuesta. Back to Bogish now. Atuesta taking the right-hand side. Back into Bogish. He said for Hollingshead. Now Tillman. Controlling, sending one in, looking for Bogish. Emilia not challenged. And right away, he goes far side. This is Fontas coming out from his own back. Trying to find any spaces. He goes back to Rosero with Bogish trailing down. Now this is Davis back to Rosero, and Rosero's going to play back to Milia. And Tim. In short now, this is Fontas. And now Leibold has it. And Leibold is going to send a long ball in for Murillo to hit that one out. And another foul, says the referee. This one's on Ilie Sanchez, and he doesn't like the call. Kansas City team, they were the first team to beat LAFC in their home stadium. Back then called Bank of California, a 2-0 victory. That was the final score of that game in 2018. It was the first ever meeting. LAFC had not lost at home, and that team did it. Which was also an interesting battle because LAFC and Kansas City at the end of the year, they played on decision day. A win would win the top of the Western Conference in the regular season for each team. And LAFC ended up losing that game to Kansas City 2-1. Kansas City won the regular season Western Conference. Here's a long ball. They find Tillman, nice. And Tillman into Bouanga. Bouanga can turn. Bouanga sends it far. Bogish trying to control it. He couldn't do so, but tries to go inside. And this ball bouncing around into the feet of Murillo. Atuesta finds Oliveira. Nicely done. Oliveira trying to send it across, and this ball there, it was nearly a goal. Amelia came out. The ball was rolling in the 5-yard box. A nice ball for Kike Oliveira. Brought it down nicely with his chest and sent it across. Bouanga was kind of getting pushed. Brought down. And a great job defensively there by the Kansas City. Russell has it. Russell trying to get a pass across, blocked by Atuesta, and LAFC can come the other way now with Tillman. Looking for Bogish, not a great ball there. Fontas. This is the ball into the feet of Fontas now, Rostero. Bogish just tracking down on him. We hit 25 minutes in this match. I haven't changed the temp for you guys, my fault. Now the ball moving around Pulido with some pressure there by Tillman. Shallowy back into Fontas. And this ball over to Tommy. And Tommy with pressure. And Tommy leaves it out to Davis. And Davis back to Tommy. And Tommy pushing forward, looking for Davis. Here's Long to cover. And Murillo hits this one out with his left foot. And another corner kick. This Kansas City team looking dangerous every time they attack. Being able to break apart this LAFC defense. So a big opportunity here. Far side is the corner kick for Russell to take. And Russell sending an in-swinger. Long hits that one out. This ball into Leibold. And Tillman chests that one out. And here's Bouanga. LAFC could be on a counter. Denny Bouanga leading it. And Bouanga, here's a pass. That should be a foul. Could possibly be a yellow card. And it might be a yellow card. And it will be a yellow card to Radoja or Rodriguez. It's Rodriguez who takes the yellow card. I don't know yet. And it's for Radoja, according to what I've heard right now. It was a great counterattack for LAFC, and Bouanga is really smart on drawing a foul like that. And it was not Radoja, it was Rodriguez who stopped that counter. So the yellow card goes to Rodriguez in the 27th minute. LAFC already played it and did it short. Atuesta looking for the space, trying to play through. Ball still for Atuesta. Hits it. It's blocked. It goes to Bouanga. Far side, Denis trying to go inside. Denis byline. Denis now going more inside and couldn't get a shot or a good pass through. Campos out wide to Bogish, and Bogish sends this ball into Temilia, going to his right and falling for it. So Memo Rodriguez booked. Rodriguez all the way back to Amelia. This is Kansas City coming out from their own half. All the way back to Amelia once again. Atuesta trying to put the pressure up front. And Bouanga takes that ball away nicely from the possession of Davis. Here's Bouanga, leaves it for Atuesta. Atuesta trying to put it back in for Bouanga, nearly does it. And now a long ball the other way. And Long is going to win it. He's going to play it back to Lloris. And Lloris with Murillo. Murillo with some pressure. Leaves it for Hollington. Hollington with pressure. Now Murillo under pressure. Kansas City turns it. Here's Pulido. Great save, Lloris. Incredible by the World Cup winner. Here's Russell. How to Atuesta. Atuesta gets hit. Referee says no foul. Now Rodriguez. And that shot goes over. Oh man, that was a great play. Hollings said to Murillo. Murillo under trouble, couldn't he control the ball? They turned it over, and Pulido with a chance and a great save there by Hugo Lloris. Murillo should have just cleared that one out. He didn't, and put LAFC in a tough situation. He has to clear it here, and he decides to play with a Tuesta, who has to clear in desperation, looking for Bogic, who was being held on to. And that's a foul. The referee spotted that. And LAFC plays with Bogic. And Bogic goes to the far side. Kike Oliveira. He has it. Oliveira sending it in. It's going to be cleared out by Kansas City. Live ball running now. Oliveira gets a piece of it. And he's going to foul him. So live ball brought down. That's a foul, a free kick. We're still tied on no goals in this game. That's been quite exciting right now. Kansas City is the team now putting more pressure. They've had a great start to this season. Peter Vermeer's job was a risk at the beginning of last season and was able to send this team to the knockout phase. That's a handball. Referee says it's a shoulder. So here comes Kansas City the other way with Memo Rodriguez. Cherundolo not happy with it. Pulido. Alan. Couldn't get away from anyone. Memo. Radoja. Out wide to Davis. And Davis charging up front. Finds Tommy now. Right hand side Tommy. Through the sideline he has it. Long defending him. And he's doing a great job there. Campos. It's that one out into a throw-in. And then he gets into a scuffle there. It's going to be a booking here for Campos. So a yellow card for Campos, the left back for LAFC. That's a silly yellow, and I can debate. It's not even a yellow. He just accidentally ran to him. So here's the throw-in. Kansas City moving it here. Campos booked once again this week. This is Shalloway, and Shalloway under the pressure. Tillman has it. Tillman turning. Tillman going. Tillman to Atuesta, and Atuesta goes forward but Bogic. Here goes Matty B, and Matty going forward and charging and nearly putting one through for Buanga. This defense has been strong when it comes to through balls. "32 minutes, tied to no goals. BMO Stadium rocking as always." And this ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, it does. It's going to be an LAFC throw-in. As there's Campos, he's going to take it. He plays it quickly to Bogic, and back goes to Campos. And here goes Campos going up front, and it's still Campos slowing down, now going forward, slowing down again. And here's the ball still in play for Campos. He tried to send a cross in. It's cleared out. Third corner kick of the night for LA. I don't even know how he got away from it. And Atuesta saying hi to his fans. The fans on the goal are standing up, and here's the cross looking for the head of Tillman. And this ball still in play, and great job defensively there by Kansas City. But here's Kansas City, one up forward. Fontas, ball to Tillman, and Tillman hits that one out. Throwing Kansas City. Here we go. Kansas City moving forward with Radoja. Now controlling this ball in their own half. Rossetto. Radoja up to Rodriguez and back to Radoja. Under pressure. Kansas City with Leibold. Oh, breaking the pressure nicely. And here's Hollingshead trying to break down this the counter by Kansas City. And Leibold leaves it. Tommy running forward still. Tommy slows down his run and now clips one up into Pulido, inside block by Murillo. They're gonna find Russell, and this one's wide. Oh, it was a nice shot by Russell, and it just goes out wide. A great play that was built there by Kansas City. Pulido just sneaking in behind. He was gonna be onside. They were able to stop that, and Russell, well, it was a hopper too. And Lloris nearly beat. Here goes Russell. Lloris now with the goal kick into Hollingshead. He's able to clip it back. Here goes Russell now. Near side, Russell sends the cross into Shallowy, and it's long, hitting it out. And now LAFC could be on the counter here. Bogusz trying to go for it. A great challenge there by Rosero. And Leibold with great footwork. Another long ball. This time looking for Russell. Brought it down with his chest, but couldn't keep up with it, and then just hooks Hollingshead. Great effort there by Russell, but not enough. It's a 32-52. Cheering their team on. This is Hugo and Lloris. Not a great pass there. No one there. Hollingshead should have been there. Lloris thought Hollingshead would be there. And Hollingshead forcing a turnover from Russell. And here's LAFC. Atuesta with the flick to Bogusz. Atuesta turning the play. Far side. Buanga now. Here's their star man, Denny Buanga. Heavy touch. Cutting it back. Still Denny. Denny trying to draw something here. Back heels into Campos. And Campos with the cross. And the header there by Oliveira. Kept in play by Bogusz. And now out of play. It was a great play there by LA. That was Buanga. That touch really ruined his run, but he was able to keep it in play and backheel it there for Campos, who sent a nice cross to Oliveira, who's short but got his head up there. Careful there, Emilia under pressure, gets this ball away. And here's Kansas City. Trying to go away, and Sanchez takes that one out. And here goes Buanga now once again. Denis cuts it back. It's still Denis. Leaves it to Atuesta. Atuesta turning. Atuesta trying to find for some options. Tries to play to Campos. Far side Campos. Campos has it. And Campos, the Mexican left back, trying to play it back. It was blocked. And now we see... Well, we try to see Kansas City come the other way, but they give it back to LA. Center circle with Murillo. Jesus David opens a play wide. Kike Oliveira, right hand side. Oliveira to Hollingshead. Back to Oliveira. Sends this one across. The ball bouncing there. Oh man. It was a difficulties there. I mean, miscommunication from Rosero and Tim Milia, with Atuesta closing down on them. And here's Kansas City coming the other way. Tommy into Pulido, and Pulido back to Tommy. Let's see if Tommy plays it with Shallowy. He does. Right hand side. Tommy once again. Radoja. Fontas. Now Rodriguez. Getting short here. Tommy. Davis. All the way back. Redoja. Rodriguez. And to the feet of Fontas, and now Leibold. And Leibold, oh, what a great pass there, finding the space where Shallowy would be, and great defensive work there. Hollingshead kept it in play. You might have seen something there that could have been a corner kick. Well, here we go once again, pushing forward Kansas City. Campos defending. SKC. Tommy. How wide he goes. Shallowy, great flick there, and they're going to cover this one into a goal kick. As he ends up hugging Long on the way. Shallowy has been moving all over the place, trying to create opportunities for his team. .64% of possession for Kansas City to the 36% of LA. Hollingshead header to Atuesta, but when LA attacks, it looked dangerous as well. Atuesta controlling right now, center circle, goes out wide. Luanga, oh, hit off Davis and hit off of him. Throwing for LA. Ilie, Atuesta, out into Hollingshead, and Hollingshead cuts it and goes diagonally. Goes and finds Ilie Sanchez. Plays it left-hand side with Campos. Buanga now under the pressure of Davis. And Buanga just trying to get away from him, ends up fouling him, and the fans are not happy with the call. And Buanga is telling him he was holding on to my jersey. We'll get a really good look as I check and see, is this a foul? I don't think so, man. Yeah, I don't think that was a foul. I mean, they were just holding on to each other. That's LAFC's 8th foul in this game. No, a yellow card. Only yellow card has been to Campos, and not even a foul. It was just time wasting, probably. Long ball now in the air, looking for the head of Ilie Sanchez. He gets way up there. Pulido running out, finds the ball to the right-hand side. Russell on it. Oh, careful there. Nearly gives it away to Kike Oliveira. Leibold, Russell, Shallowy, great footwork there. And Murillo's just going to hit this one out, throwing. 41 minutes in this game. The game stays scoreless between LAFC and Sporting KC. Long ball here looking for Shallowy, and it gets all the way to the hands of Hugo Lloris. Lloris drops it and sends this one. Hollingshead controls it. Auto pass, lost it. And then he blocks a pass from Russell, throwing for Kansas City again. It's been a really tight matchup. Kansas City has more possession, but when we're talking about offensive work, it's been really equal. Oh, Campos couldn't get that ball. He is on a yellow, and that's going to be a goal kick. Great work there defensively, recovering after not being able to get that ball intercepted. And Tommy was the man that went down eventually. And jump for LA Football Club at BMO Stadium. Ilie Sanchez trying to come out, finds Bogic, and Bogic turning and twisting and finding space to the right side, has Hollingshead. Decides to play back with a twist, and a twist all the way back towards Murillo. Murillo into Long. Here goes Long. How wide it goes with Campos. And Campos sending this ball in, and it's headed that one out. Mwanga putting some pressure there. Tommy under the pressure by Tillman. Davis. Rosero. He sees an opening lane. And here goes Kansas City with Pulido. And this is Rodriguez now. Goes to the left-hand side with Leibold. Leibold to the middle. Back it goes into Radoja. Radoja can switch the play. Decides to retreat it. And now goes forward with Pulido, who lost it right away. Atuesta. Here's Murillo. All the way back it goes into Hugo. And Lloris sending this ball forward, looking for Bogus. Headed away there by Radoja. It falls into Russell. Hollingshead gets in front of it and takes it away. Plays it into Lloris. Lloris clipping this one. Not a great ball, but LAFC is going to retain possession with Ilie Sanchez to the middle. He opens a play wide with Campos left-hand side. Campos trying to run out from the middle of the field. Finds Buanga. Back to Campos. Campos moving. Campos brought down. Campos is fouled. LAFC is going to have a free kick on the middle of the field. It was Davis there on that foul. So it's played short. Ilie moving. This is Murillo. Atuesta back into Murillo. And Murillo sending a ball up front and finding Oliveira. And Oliveira's brought down. Referee says nothing. Oliveira still moving with it. Great work on winning the ball. Oliveira finds Atuesta. Atuesta back into Murillo. Murillo back to Atuesta. Atuesta finds a space into Tillman. Here's Bogush and Bogush. Matty B goes into Campos. 1 minute of extra time. Here goes Campos taking this ball. Campos fighting for it. Ball still in play. And a nice nutmeg on Buanga. And this ball still in play. Sanchez with it. All the way back long. Sanchez back to Long. Last 30 seconds of the game. Atuesta. Out to Ilie. Is he going to send a ball? Finds Tillman there. Now Bogish. Out goes into Buanga. Here's Denis sending it across and nearly got into Hollingshead. It's clear there by Kansas City. Pulido out to Russell. The counter could be on for Kansas City. 46 minutes. He retreats. He goes backwards. This half is going to end right now. As the referee ends the first half, 0-0 the scoreline at BMO Stadium. What has been an exciting matchup between LAFC and Sporting Kansas City. And we'll be back for the second half. 0-0. And we are back for the beginning of the second half, a 0-0 draw. And it's been an entertaining match between Sporting Kansas City and Los Angeles FC. And, you know, I mean, 2 yellow cards. But if we take a look, we've seen a total of 17 shots combined. 7 by LA, 10 by Kansas City. 4 shots on target by LA to the 3 from Kansas City. So this is the great thing of this game. It's been really entertaining back and forth. And we'll see. LAFC, everything has been going, somewhat their way. Their best player is Mateusz Bogusz with 7.2 rating on SofaScore. And Dale black and gold chants already at BMO Stadium. LAFC will move the ball first, and we are now underway. Live from BMO Stadium, it's LAFC in black, Kansas City, and their baby blue. And here's LAFC trying to push and force a turnover. Murillo with the head over to Ilie. This ball bounced into Ilie's hand. It's going to be a free kick around the midfield. Rosero, Radoja, LAFC putting pressure. This is Rosero. Buanga was the man putting pressure. Long with a header there. Buanga trying to put pressure once again on Rosero, who was chasing that ball. Emilia sends this one, a long ball. Russell nearly got there. Campos was the one winning this ball. And Radoja back into Fontas. And Fontas trying to come out playing. And the first minute of this second half. A cloudy day in LA. You rarely get these. Well, for West Coast people, consider cold days, 60 degrees Fahrenheit out there at game time. So yeah, you gotta be bundled up. It is cold for West Coasters. Pulido near side tries to find through the center circle. This is Radoja. And now wide it goes. This is Leibold up front into Shallow, and Shallow he finds Tommy, and Tommy is gonna find. Here's the crossing, well taken away by Tillman with a great clearance. That was Rodriguez on the far side sending the cross. And Leibold. This ball played all the way back into the center circle where we see number 5, Rosero. This ball is into Pulido. That pass up front, Ilie Sanchez. A foul, says the referee. And Ilie cannot believe it. An interesting call there by the referee tonight. Take a look. And Ilie just clipped the ball from behind and got a piece of Shallow. So we get a free kick. Matchup really even. We'll take a look. Here's the free kick from the far side. There's about 6-7 players into the box. And here's the in-swinger, headed away by Buanga. This ball's gonna fall into the feet of Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is gonna go all the way back. Campos is gonna retreat back to his position. Emilia sending a long ball. That twisted the man covering that right-hand side right now. He's playing as a right back. Mendoza. Here's Rodriguez. Into the feet of Davis. Shallow back into Davis. The ball played across. And Hollingshead is the one to clear it out. Rosero. Into Rodriguez. Oh, a dangerous ball there. Bogusz is the man coming out on the counter. Oh, a foul is called by the referee. And it's going to be a yellow card here for Fontas. It was an interesting call there by the referee, but Fontas is going to take a booking. In the very first few minutes of this game, We'll take a look to see if it's a foul, but there, the bad pass there by Rodriguez, and interesting there. In the 48th minute, the yellow card. Here's this ball looking for Buanga, and this is going to be cut off there by Davis. On the near side, it's going to be a throw-in for LA, Buanga. Here's Denny pushing it and trying to go forward, and nothing there. Tillman couldn't get the ball as Tommy, nice flick. Here goes Tommy now with speed. Tommy with the space, he needs it. And Murillo, the tackle there is going to be a booking for him, probably. No, so the referee sets a clean challenge. Interesting there, Murillo, great defending there. Peter Burmese cannot believe it. Atuesta. Hillier, now Campos, left-hand side. Crossing midfield, he's going to leave it Atuesta. Atuesta, he's going to play center circle. Timothy Tillman. Tillman's going to switch it to the right-hand side where we see Hollingshead. And Hollingshead with Kike Oliveira. And Oliveira trying to turn. He plays it back to Hollingshead instead, who plays it back to midfield with Murillo. And Moody into Aaron Long. Campos. Atuesta. Tillman. Murillo. Here's this pass into Bogusz. Bogusz into Hollingshead and couldn't give a good ball back. Slow start of the year for Hollingshead. A foul by him. It was Murillo. It was Hollingshead there on the foul. $15 minutes. 5 minutes into this second half. And we're still tied at no goals. This ball finding Tommy really well, and Tommy is going to play back. Oh, nice ball here. Here we see number 8, Rodriguez, trying to push forward. His pass is going to be cleared out. Leibold out wide to go. Shallowy. Shallowy back to Rodriguez. Pulido. Pulido, he's going to retreat it. And here's LAFC trying to gain the ball back, but it goes into the feet once again of Davis. Pulido all the way near midfield, trying to push this one forward. And here's the Kansas City team trying to come out from their own half with Bogusz with great pressure there. Ball's played back. Davis into Tim Millian. Tim Millian with Fontas. Fontas already on the books with a yellow card earlier in this second half. And here we see the counter. Rodriguez finds Pulido. Pulido sees Rosso to the far side. Rosso has it. Rosso 1v1. Rosso fires away. It's off the post. And it goes wide. Oh, that was a great shot there by Rosso. It was a nice 1v1 there on Campos. Going to his left, firing it away. It was off the post. It was just a perfect shot as you could have taken. Johnny Rosso gonna beat Hugo Lloris. A great shot. And here's Tillman. Elie trying to move forward. He tried to find Murillo and now gives it away. Kansas City with possession. Murillo blocks the first pass. And there's the corner kick coming for Kansas. Sloppy start to the second half, and Kansas City taking advantage of it with some great opportunities. And Shallowy, he places short with Leibold, and Leibold now back to Shallowy. The play is broken because LAFC could come in the counter. Buanga, great press there as Kike Oliveira running to the middle. And is he going to play there? He plays it, Oliveira fires away! And it might have been tipped. No, it's out wide by Kike Oliveira on the counter. It was close for LAFC. And that was a great chance off the counter. Buanga and Oliveira were the ones putting pressure into Shallowy, who turned the ball over after playing a short corner kick. Great pace by Oliveira. Great shot, just wide. Most players go towards the keeper, and you usually want to put it across. That's what Oliveira did, but he put it way across. Milia in short Fontas with the pressure by Bogusz. And we see Rodriguez coming out now. Shallowy, Pulido with space. Pulido running forward. Great challenge by Tillman. Referee says otherwise. Well, I mean, referee has been bad both ways. It's been a frustrating night for both teams when it comes to calls, but these replacement referees are really playing big part. Ask Kansas City how big of a part has it played against them, especially last week. Maybe LAFC could make an argument on why the referee did not decide to stop the game last week. Here we go. Big opportunity here. Here's this ball played up, headed out by Long. Campos is going to try to race Russell, but Russell's going to win. And here's the ball into Fontaves. Oh, gives it away. This is Russell giving it away. LAFC coming off the counter. Kike into a twist, and great defensive efforts there by Kansas City. But Kike Oliveira takes it back. Here goes Kike inside the 18, playing and dancing around. Oliveira being pushed out. Great job by Kansas City's defense once again. Pulido, Tommy gives it away, and Hollingshead has it, middle of the field. Sloppy right now, sloppy minutes from both sides. Moody back into Ilie. And Ilie into Long. Long back into Lloris. And Lloris can play it out wide with Tillman. That's what he does. He plays his save. Hasn't been playing his save most of the time today. Atuesta in short here. Ilie Sanchez. Center circles Ilie. Plays it back to Atuesta. Atuesta pushing it left to the left side with Tillman. And Tillman running to the left. Now goes back to the middle with Atuesta. Atuesta trying to find space. Could go back to Ilie in the center circle. He decides to move forward and leaves it back into Murillo. Murillo. Yeah, well, desperate pass there by Murillo. He's not one of the greatest passers on this team when it comes to going long. He's not a great passer overall. I mean, Murillo is it's an interesting player for LAFC. Atuesta, center circle. Tillman now exiting and finding Kike Oliveira. And great pressure there by Leibold. And Leibold plays it short Rodriguez. And Rodriguez goes back to Fontas. Back into the feet of Leibold. Leibold under pressure. Goes back to Fontas. Fontas flipping one up. And it's headed back by Shallowy. Ball kept in play by Kansas City. And Murillo's going to play it back. No, he's going to play it across with Long. This is Sanchez. Center circle Ilie. Back into Long. Aaron. Murillo. Atuesta. How wide he goes. LAFC trying to push forward. Back into Moody. And this ball. Ilie. Back into Long. Campos has it left side. Back into Long. Center circle Edward. And Atuesta clips one up. Looking for Kike Oliveira, who couldn't control it. If he did, that was going to be a great chance for LA. Could have been 1-0. So this ball back into Milia, who sends a line drive up in the air by looking for Pulido. Long one, that header, and Rodriguez under the pressure. He's going to play it back, and now LA trying to defend this counter once again. Under the pressure by Tillman. Radoja. Atuesta, that's a big challenge. It could be a booking. And Atuesta not happy with his teammates LAFC slid there and in a big tackle. So the referee calls it a foul. Twist is going to be free. So we'll see what happens. A 0-0 game, 59 minutes. A Twister there. Get to see the replay again. So 14 fouls for LAFC already to the 5 fouls from Kansas City. So another chance. Another clipped up ball. Ilie hits it out. Back to Russell. Russell into Davis. Sign, they gave it away. Nearly came back for a counter. Davis switching the play. It's going to be cut off there by Murillo. Brings it down with his chest. Finds Kike Oliveira. Collides with the player here. It's going to be a yellow card now to the other center back of Kansas City. It's number 5, Rosero. So now both Kansas City center backs are booked. This is in the 60th minute. So interesting there, the choice by this Kansas City defender, but we'll keep on playing. Referee did not allow LAFC to play fast. So, as we see once again, this ball backed into Ilie's feet and now long. Airing back to Ilie. Sends this ball up. Looking for Kike, it's cut off and off the foot of Hollingshead into a throw-in. And a little flicker up into Redoja, and Leibold is gonna go back into Fontas. Now this is number 5, Rosero, booked as well. Redoja carrying upfield. Great work there by Kansas City, breaking this press by LA. Rosso has it, right-hand side. Rosso under the pressure, gets rid of it, finds Rosero. Rosero can leave it back into the feet of Fontas, and Fontas out wide to Leibold. Leibold into Shallowy, and Shallowy has it around the middle of the field. Shallowy running forward, has a pass into Davis. Shallowy moving to his right. This is Pulido trying to turn, and now LAFC is going to clear this one into Tillman. Tillman back into Hollingshead. Hollingshead to Tillman to the right-hand side. And Tillman's going to push the ball forward. And here goes Tillman nearing midfield. Tillman is going to play with Bogusz. Midfield then is Matty. And now with Tuesta. He's going to open wide to Denny Buonga, left-hand side. Denny, the left wing, right winger right now. He's going to leave it to Campos. Across! Oh, and Kike Oliveira couldn't get to it. That was a great chance for LAFC. And Kike Oliveira couldn't crush down. Oh, that was played nicely by Campos, a cross goal, and Oliveira didn't get it. Denny Buonga going into the box, leaving it for Campos. Oh, Oliveira was right there, and his struggles with LA continue. Oh, man. That was a big chance for LAFC, and Kike Oliveira knew it. This ball in the air. Ilie plays it to Matty B, who couldn't control it. Ball in the air. Hollingshead nearly won it. And Moody stops it nicely. A twist under the pressure. And Kansas City coming out with Rosso. And no one on that side of the field. And they give space for Tommy. And Tommy going up forward. And Campos cuts that pass well. And now LAFC could go the other way with Denny Buonga. Denny nutmegs Davis. Denny waiting to draw the foul. Denny going to the middle. Here goes Buonga. Can switch the play. And he does. Not a great pass by Denny, being pressured. And now here comes Kansas City the other way. Here's another long ball forward looking for Shallowy. Shallowy has it. And great job there by Campos once again. Taking it away. The fans applaud. Here goes Matty B. Let's see if he's onside. The flag as of now stays down. Bogusz. He sends this one. Buonga! Off the post! And now the flag goes up. It took a while for that flag to go up. Yeah, I knew he was way offside to Mateusz Bogusz. But interesting play right there. Buonga nearly got to it. So Amelia is just talking to the ref on a possible foul, as we see here. Bogusz Yeah, great job there by Rostero spotting Bogic, creeping into his line and just moving a little bit forward to stop him. So LAFC is just gonna play the ball. Excuse me, Kansas City with Melia. And now, wow, hold up. Tim Melia, hold up, we gotta see what just happened because Tim Melia just grabbed the ball and the referee called for an indirect free kick inside the 18. Oh man, this is interesting. We gotta see what happened because the referee wanted the ball to go back to where the foul was spotted. So they play it back. Ball was into play, and Melia, he just picked it up. That's just a miscue by Tim Melia. Interesting there by Melia and Kansas City. That could be costly there. So the referee, well alert to the whole situation, really setting the ball where the offside initially happened, and then just spotting how Tim Melia was just unaware of the whole situation, picking up the ball after his teammate played it back to him. Could be a costly chance here. So LAFC inside the 18. It's an indirect free kick. You rarely practice this, but you got to have something in your back pocket if you're LA and Steve Cherundolo. So here we go. A big opportunity here. Tim Melia is going to try to see if he can see where the ball is at. Here's LAFC standing over the ball. You expect Denny Buanga as he is there. Atuesta and Tillman are inside too. It's an indirect free kick, so before a shot is taken, you gotta take one touch, slight touch off the ball, and then someone can shoot it. So it's Tillman or Atuesta who are gonna touch the ball for Denny. And here's Buanga just outside. It was a great play design there. It was Tillman playing it in between the legs of Atuesta and Buanga just striking it. Just outside the 18. So we remain tied. That was a big chance for LA. But you know, these indirect free kicks from that kind of distance, just at the edge of the 18, it's dangerous just because, I mean, it's difficult because everyone's just covering the goal. Atuesta hitting this one off Rosso. Great job by Edward. And Tillman to play this throw-in. Leaves it back, 67 minutes. Aaron Long back into Hugo. And Lloris. Takes his time, finds the ball to the left side with Hollingshead. He controls it with a heavy touch. And now Ilie flipping one up and gives it away. And backheel and Murillo with a karate kick up in the air. And Davis trying to find Russell, and Russell miscontrolled it. And here's LA, and Campos plays it quickly to Bogic. Bogic with Atuesta. Atuesta back to Matty B. Matty B back into Edward. And Atuesta switching to the far side where Hollingshead is going to let that ball go through. Throw in for Kansas City. Oh, by Hollingshead. If he goes up and gets a touch, it could have been a turnover. Costly one, too. Murillo in the air. Tillman trying to turn. Atuesta won that. And here goes Atuesta trying to battle. This is a throw-in for LA. Atuesta trying to grab it. Trying to find an option. Finds Tillman. Moody. Into Long. Murillo. Not a great pass there by Murillo. He turns it over. Can he break this counter? He does with his head. Atuesta flipping one up. And here goes Kike Oliveira running down the sideline. Can send a cross down. Cuts it back. Kike Oliveira. It's still for Oliveira, though. He can send a cross. He finds Bogic. He can send a cross. It's going to fall Ilie Sanchez. Now back to Atuesta. Atuesta into Oliveira. Oliveira across to no one. And it's going to be cleared out into a throw-in. Oh, Oliveira took so long. And when he could have taken a shot, he decided to pass. Here's the ball into Ilie. Back into Atuesta. Atuesta's going to play with Murillo. And Murillo into the center circle with Aaron Long. And Long. And Bogic. Trying to let it go through as a dummy. Here goes the counter for Kansas City now the other way. Here's a long ball into Shallowy. Shallowy fires away. Saved by Lloris. Back again. It's going to be a goal kick. And Lloris there left the rebound that Shallowy got up to. Great counter there by Kansas City. Being able to break this LAFC defense apart. Shallowy, a bouncing shot that Lloris was able to defend. And here's a big chance for Kansas City once again. And it's going to be cleared by LA with Campos. Campos has to go forward. Campos has to go forward. He leaves it with Tillman. And Tillman turn. He's brought down. That's a foul. LAFC's possession. And here's Ilie. Sanchez into Buanga, leaves it for Tuesta. A great challenge there by Tommy. Here's Kansas City with Russell once again. Tillman back defending. Here's Long 2. And at the end of the day, Russell just did too much and didn't get rid of the ball. Campos, left-footed pass into Bogic, who gets pushed. Referee says play on. Rosero out to the other side. Leibold. Leibold back into Radoja. Radoja sees an opening. Radoja brought down heavily there by Hollingshead, excuse me. And no foul there. No booking. So it's been a great week there. We've seen a few late game winners. You know, Minnesota. Last minute winner against Orlando. Columbus last minute win against Chicago. Orlando City scored the fastest goal in MLS history, 14 seconds in. And they were leading and still lost the game. Timu Puki scored a brace. Giacomakis and Atlanta United, a 4-1 victory against New England Revolution. But, of course, we didn't miss a Carlos Hill golazo, another curler to the far post. And so far, this game says, this game has goose eggs. But it's been an entertaining one. Never let the score fool you. That's what most people say. Campos, near side. Gonna go back into Lloris. And Hugo. He's gonna clip one up, looking for Tillman. It's going to be headed back into play by Tommy. And Tommy trying to find Russell. Blocked by Tillman. Throw in for Kansas. And LAFC next week goes to Minnesota. And they'll take on the Minnesota United without Carlos Vela. So that 10th of LAFC in Minnesota at Minnesota drawing 1-1 with a Carlos Vela goal will not happen today. So interesting to see what the scoreline could be for that matchup. But it's always a 1-1 draw with a Carlos Vela goal. That's what I've always noticed. Rosero. And Rosero moving forward. Oh, Bogic putting that pressure on him. And LAFC nearly forced the turnover in a dangerous situation. Here's the ball to the other side. Davis, nicely done. Here goes Shallowy. Shallowy with the space. Shallowy continues, sends a cross, ball deflected. Can they keep it out of play? In play, excuse me. And Hollingshead does so and hits it out into a throw-in instead of a corner kick. And it's taken on the far side. To the left is Kansas City attacking. Back to the center circle. as we hit 74 minutes in this matchup. It's been really entertaining. Pulido. These games are always really close. And sometimes they go to the final play. Ball into the feet of Milia, and the keeper finds the space of Fontas and let go there. Referee nearly got tripped up there by Shallowy, and here's LAFC coming the other way. Bogus sending it in. Bouanga! Oh man, that was a chance. And there was a low cross that Bouanga used his head and it bounced inside the 6, but he was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. But it goes over the crossbar, that header by Bouanga. LAFC has had their opportunities in this game and they haven't taken advantage of them. And yeah, that's a clear offside, well spotted by the assistant referee. And here's Bouanga inside the 18, trying to cut it back. Unable to do so. Bouanga back across, and Milia has it. Here's Kansas City coming the other way with Leibold. And Rodriguez, middle of the field. He's going to play it into Radoja. Radoja spots Davis. Pass a little bit behind of him, but he is able to control really well. This pass into Radoja, and now Fontas. 15 minutes left in this game. It's been a fun 0-0 so far. This pass all the way back. Bogus asking for high press. And now Pulido. Unable to connect. This ball is luckily finding the space of Shallowy, and Shallowy is going to play wide into Russell. Miscontrols it, gets a pass off into Shallowy, and Long is going to get in front of it. And Long's going to clear this one now. Ball still in play. Bouanga putting pressure there on Davis. Back into Russell. Russell tried, he kind of hesitated on a shot, and Rodriguez is going to go back and reset. Radoja. 76 minutes. Pass all the way back. Fontas into the pressure of Kike Oliveira. And Leibold now, far side with the left. A pass into Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to play back into the middle, where we see number 5, Rosero. Now back to Fontas. And Fontas into the feet of Russell. And Russell's going to try to come out playing. His pass into Davis is perfect. Here goes Davis. Play on, says the referee on a challenge zone. Russell. And here's Kansas City moving the other way with Tommy. And Tommy gets past Campos and couldn't get past Elie Sanchez, and then fouls him, and we're going to play on. With Campos setting the ball down, Elie spitting in the air, and Campos is going to send it forward. No, he's going to play back into Hugo. Lloris on the 6. Here goes Lloris. Still moving forward with it. Trying to spot anyone open downfield. They give him the space, so he keeps moving up with it. And Lloris, an experienced keeper in this situation, is going to go far looking for Kike Oliveira. Headed away by Kansas City. It's going to fall into Pulido, and Tillman's going to foul him. So this is going to be a foul, and Kansas City is going to have the ball. And a substitution, first one of today. Elie Sanchez will exit the game, and David Martinez is going to enter. The young Venezuelan superstar, and his first game at BMO Stadium. And David Martinez, number 30, is going to enter the game. And this is so great for an LAFC team. Elie Sanchez, they know he's aging, so now you move Martinez up on the attacking end. Atuesta goes back into the defensive mid. Bogus drops into midfield. That's his natural position, and you can see more sparks all over the place. So you expect David Martinez to be chasing balls around. He is a quick player, and that's what LAFC want out of him. This young Venezuelan striker led Venezuela to the pre-Olympics final, which unfortunately they lost to Uruguay. But they were beating Brazil. They were beating Argentina. Venezuela was the shocker in that tournament, in which David Martinez shined. When LAFC announced David Martinez as a signing, just 30 minutes later, he scored for Venezuela. Russell moving upfield. Look at Russell going forward. Look at Russell. He could lay it off. This is not a great pass by Russell. He took so long to leave it for Shallowy. It's going to be a corner kick instead, as Murillo was the one who cleared it out. But Russell, he had a moment to pass it earlier, and he decided to pass it late, and not even a great pass. So Shallowy sets it down far side. Big opportunity here for Kansas City. Shallowy. He's going to send an in-swinger here, headed up in the air by Rosero, but the referee says corner kick, as Murillo was in the battle there too. Another opportunity, Shallowy. There's an LAFC fan telling him what to do there. So, here we go again. Corner kick. Another in-swinger. Lloris dropped it, and he's going to stay with it. And here we go. Tillman out pushing the attack. Going to the left side. Has a twist on the left-hand side. Tillman leaves it. Campos trying to run forward. Slows down his run and goes backwards. Long. Bogish back into Long. Tillman unable to control, but here goes Atuesta with some pressure behind him. And Atuesta still going. And look at Atuesta take on a bunch of players. Gets the ball off into Bogish. Clips this one up. Here's a ball brought down by Hollingshead. Buanga. And then the rebound there by Melia. Oh man, that was a chance for LAFC. Buanga couldn't strike it. That was the chance again. This ball flicked up. Hollingshead brought it down nicely with his chest. He could have taken the shot too, and it rebounded into Buanga, who couldn't put any placement into it. Slow start for Denny this season. All the way back. Melia. In short, he goes Rosero. They really expect this Buanga to be the man to take the show. Radoja. Back into Melia. Melia under pressure. Finds Rosero. The pressure there from LA. Here's Kansas City trying to come out playing with Tommy. And Tommy goes all the way back into Rosero. And Rosero inshore with Fontas. And Fontas with Radoja. Buanga smelling blood in the water. Nearly took that one away. Fontas. Middle of the field. There's Pulido. Pulido turning. And Pulido can switch the play. Look at Alan. Just a spur there a day ago. Russell trying to go forward. They leave it back into Rosero, and Rosero into the space of Leibold. Radoja trying to look for some space, any players up front, and they go all the way back. Reset. 8 minutes left in this game. Tim Melia goes in short. Tillman putting the pressure. Now Radoja under pressure. Gets rid of the ball. Nicely done so. Kansas City moving the ball really great. And here they go on the counter. A lot of space for Russell. Let's see if he takes advantage of it. If any LAFC is going to stop him. Here's the ball into Tommy. Campos in to defend him. Here's this ball played across. That shot's going to be taken here. It's a save by Lloris, who took a shot to the post. But a great save by Hugo Lloris on a great shot by Rodriguez. That was great by the French international goalkeeper. On a ball that Tommy played across. And Rodriguez took a shot, and Lloris, wow, that's a difficult save because it's going perfectly placed to the corner. And he saves it with his arm. Corner kick again. They play it into the space. This is Rodriguez. Sends across. Blocked there by Oliveira. And here goes David Martinez, the Venezuelan international, going up front with a lot of space. Martinez! It's his moment, and he plays it wide. Oh, that was a chance for the young international. David Martinez on his home debut for LAFC. Oh, that was a big chance. He showed off the speed, he showed off the skills, but he couldn't show off the finishing. But you can see this exciting prospect for LAFC. A great pickup by John Thorrington and a great player. Could be the future and what could be a success for Venezuela. And here's Sporting Kansas City trying to run forward. They turn it over. Middle of the field is long. Murillo has it. Center circle. He goes all the way back to Hugo. And Lloris is going to slow it down. A great speed there by David Martinez. He could also play with Buanga. Here goes Bogic. And Bogic with a lot of space. He's going to play with Kike Oliveira. Oliveira back to cross. Not a great one. And they're asking for an offside. And I think they give the offside. Oliveira, not a great cross. We'll see. Atuesta trying to slow down this attack. Hollingshead hits this one out. Every LAFC player is going to be back now to defend. Ball into the space of Fontaz. And now Rosero. Ball played into Davis. And Davis plays it up into Russell. Russell under the pressure of Campos. Here's Davis. A great ball in space for Pulido. And Pulido at the end, he couldn't go forward. And he has to go backwards. Brought down there by Long. A foul. It's going to be a free kick for Sporting Kansas City. On the right side of the pitch. Near the sideline. And a big opportunity here. Yeah, 5 minutes to go. So Russell's going to send this ball an in-swinger. Any deflection could go in, so you got to be careful. All right, let's see what happens now. Big opportunity here. A bunch of players are waiting in the back post. And Russell sends this one in. A nice curling ball headed away by LA. And this ball played all the way backwards into Tim Melia. And Melia knows that there's a bunch of players up front. Oh, dangerously played there by Rodriguez, but it works out for him. Here's Tommy, the other side. Left-hand side, Tommy sends it across, looking for Russell inside of the 18, but this ball goes way out. There's going to be a goal kick. Russell had a big chance. He just let that one go through him. Hugo, how wide he goes into the space and feet of Hollingshead. Now Murillo. 4 minutes to go in a goose egg game. Campos, Bogic, into Campos. Long. Atuesta now. Into Tillman, and Tillman turns, and Tillman finds David Martinez. And Martinez, can he spot a run? No, he can't. He sees Atuesta though, and Atuesta opens it wide into Oliveira. Oliveira finds Bogic. Bogic trying to go inside. A great defensive work there by Russell. And Russell hits this one out into the space of Pulido. And Pulido going forward. Atuesta brings him down. This is going to be a yellow card. Atuesta claiming for a handball the other way. That could have been a penalty. But that's a tactical foul by Atuesta on Pulido. So we're going to get a yellow card in the 87th minute for Atuesta. And I don't know if there's any review. I think that challenge was really clean by Johnny Russell. And are they going to play now? They're going to let him play? Yeah. '88 minutes. This is Rosero. Dangerous pass back into Melia. And they've been playing nice. Murillo winning that ball. A foul call by the ref. Murillo not happy with that decision. So we're going to see a free kick here on Sporting Kansas own half. Trying to run forward. And Atuesta, nutmeg there. Kansas City pushing forward. And they have space. And they have a chance. Incoming for them. Pulido's going to let it fly. And Hugo Lloris catches in midair. And he plays it quickly. Going down to his left. And here goes Kike Oliveira down the sideline. Down the left-hand sideline. Kike Oliveira looking for any teammates to support him. Cuts it back. Oliveira then lost it. And had no one with him. So now, oh, it's turned over here. Campos ahead for Buonga, blocked. Corner kick for LA. Kansas City gave it away, and Campos found Buonga. Corner kick here. Heading to the 90th minute. Big opportunity. Fourth corner kick of the night for LA. First and second half. Fans are up on their feet, waiting for a moment. Let's see Atuesta, the in-swinger. All right, referee gives a signal. Atuesta puts this one in, headed back out, corner kick, LA. 3 minutes of stoppage time as we hit 90 minutes. Atuesta to send this one in. The fans up on their feet. Atuesta sending one in. And this ball is once again headed out into a corner kick. A player goes down from Kansas City. And I don't know what happened. So a corner kick incoming. So Atuesta once again to send the in-swinger. Big moment here. Atuesta goes short instead into Denis, and Denis gives it back away. And here's Atuesta fighting for it. A missed chance by LA. Campos hits it forward. This ball back to LA. Into Buonga. A strong challenge on Denis. And this is going to be a booking for Davis. As LAFC puts it back down. I think they played it quick or no. So here we go once again. Send all the troops up front. Atuesta and his in-swinger. He looks tired with those crosses that he's been sending. Buonga goes into the box as well. All right, let's see. Is this the opportunity? Atuesta sends it whipped in. Ball's up in the air, and it's going to be cleared out, but the offside flag goes up. No, Buonga again sending one in, and that is a goal kick. Murillo was not happy with that ball by Buonga. There was a chance. Buonga could have sent a cross. Instead, he wanted the shot to curl in, and he couldn't do it. And Milia's going to send this one long and forward. Time wasting here for Milia. He's trying to survive. Long ball forward. Murillo hits this one up. Flick backwards. Ball in the air looking for Pulido. Pulido brings it down. And Murillo gets it. Murillo has to go forward. LAFC has to go forward if they want to win it. Hollings it into Bogusz. Bogusz into Murillo. LAFC has a few seconds to go forward. And Lloris sends one forward. And Lloris with a Hail Mary. And looking for David Martinez. Inside Martinez blocked. A second rebound. Great save. And the game ends. Oh my word. And what could have been a corner kick. The referee ended the game. And this game is over as Kansas City ties once again. The last chance was for Martinez. And the referee ended the game. What could have been a corner kick Oh my word, these replacement referees are horrible. Martinez had his chance to win the game 2 times and couldn't do so. This game ends. But man, I hope these referees get fired. These replacement referees are horrible and they should not be living in nice homes. As LAFC and Kansas City draw 0-0 in what was an exciting matchup. And thank you for joining us tonight as we say thriller, a big time thriller. LAFC now, Sporting Kansas City now, an entertaining matchup. And we'll see you next time.